close to end. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for reasons. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Thailand. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Alright guys, welcome to another Sunday Funday with your boy Dudley Do-Right. I am Ellis Dudley, owner and founder of Dudley Accounting Services, and we come to you live every Sunday at 8 p.m. to Facebook, and we share what's going on with me and my business and what's going on in the world. Today is June 14, 2020, so it is half of 2020. So ask yourself, are you really living your life to the fullest? I know we had this pandemic that happened to us and a lot of people are stuck at home, but it gives you a lot of time to think and a lot of time to plan and a lot of time to grow. And I hope you guys have been growing as I've been growing a lot during this time. So I hope I can inspire you guys to grow. People who know me, I hope I can inspire you guys to get up, start doing something different. People who don't know me, I hope I can inspire you to try things different and not to give a fuck about judgment and what people think about you. That is really my ultimate goal, is really to inspire people to be their best selves. And I want to do that. So today we're going to get it started. We're going to talk about the second stimulus check and what's that's looking like for us. I'm a little kind of taken back from it because it's kind of, you know, still in the emotions, and everybody's, you know, we keep getting mixed stories, and Congress is not, you know, doing anything with it, and it's kind of like, you know, up and down. So we're going to be talking about the second stimulus check, when it's coming and how to receive it, and then we're going to be talking about the PPP loan Flexibility Act that was just passed on June 5th. So it's a Flexibility Act that has a couple modifications to the PPP loan forgiveness program. So if you are a business who has a PPP loan and you don't know the nuances of getting it forgiven, we're going to talk about that a little bit in this video. And also on my YouTube channel, we go in detail to talk about that. So visit my YouTube channel at Dudley Do-Right. So we are now shifted. So usually we, as Dudley Accounting Services, we help our real estate investors and real estate professionals, kind of help them manage their properties and manage their money against tax liability. We come across clients all the time who make over $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and we help them save $8,000 to $9,000 or even more in tax liability. So that's something that we focused on in Dudley Accounting Services. But now it's kind of needed. With the PPP loan, we really shifted our attention to helping businesses really strengthen their balance sheet, restabilize their business, and survive this pandemic. We really want businesses to survive. So we have shifted to our advisory services, which we now provide advisory. So we provide lending consulting to business owners who are looking to still get the PPP loan and also looking to get the whole thing forgiven. Nobody wants to pay that money back. I don't want you to pay that money back. So definitely get that consultation done. You can do that by visiting my link below at calendly.com/worksmarter, and we offer free consultation so you can get that loan forgiven. So we'll go over what documents you need and what you need to actually have presented to get it forgiven. So going right into it, so we have the links that help you succeed in the description. So I have different links on there that might help you succeed. Firstly, we have our link to our scheduling page. That's the #1 thing that we want to do, I love to interact with you guys who are potential business owners or individuals who want to get their taxes done. We do taxes as well for 2019, 2018, and back. So go ahead and schedule an appointment with me in our firm at calendly.com/worksmarter. And it's pretty neat how we got it set up there. So visit our appointment booking website. And then also we have the economic impact payments link for those people who don't necessarily file taxes. They're, avoiding filing taxes, or they're just not a person to file taxes. We have provided the link so you guys can get the stimulus check whenever it comes. So you can pretty much click that link that says economic impact payments. So you click that link, you put in your bank account information or your home address information that you would typically put on your tax return. So that's how the government is kind of giving people their stimulus check through direct deposit, or they're sending it out by mail. So people who don't file taxes, or you're not the type of person, that link is for you. Then visit my website at dudleyaccountingservices.com. You can go on there and check out what we're doing, what we're about, and just, check out our credibility and everything. So visit dudleyaccountingservices.com. And then visit our YouTube channel. I'll be posting this to our YouTube channel as well. It's called Dudley Do Right. It's pretty easy. So I have a link to that in the description as well. So getting right into it, we want to talk about this PPP loan. And it's two different scenarios that we have to kind of worry about as the PPP loan can be forgiven for single member LLCs, which are treated as sole props, and then corporations who have employees who have payroll. So it's two different separate treatments to loan forgiveness that we want to be cognizant about and know about. For those of you who are single member LLCs who don't have payroll, the process is pretty easy for you guys to get the loan forgiven. So schedule a consultation with our firm right away at calendly.com/worksmarter. Get to it. Be about it. Do, execute, and do it now. And then we have the businesses who are corporations, and you have a payroll. You have employees to pay out. Like before the pandemic, you had, like, say if you had 100 employees, now you only have 90 employees. We want to talk about different ways on how you can get your PPP loan forgiven, and which we go in detail within our YouTube content. So check out our YouTube page, and we'll be talking about the PPP loan as far as having employees and stuff like that. So we're creating several YouTube videos on the PPP time bomb, is what I like to call it. A lot of people just got the loan and they thought it was free money, but sadly that's not the case. If you got the PPP loan, you definitely have to pay it back unless you get the loan forgiven. So definitely get a consultation with us. The PPP Flexibility Act, which was just passed on June 5th, 2020, it came out with different nuances for the PPP loan. So before, it was 75% of your loan amount had to be spent on payroll costs. Now that's changed to 60%. Now you're looking at 60% has to be used on payroll costs, and then the other 40% is used on other allowable costs such as rent, equipment leases, car payments, or utilities, or other big obligations or other big interest obligations that your business has. So that's one nuance that has changed. One other thing that has changed and is pretty effectful is the cover period. The cover period for the loan was only 8 weeks. So when you got the funds from the PPP dispersed to your account, you would have to go and try to figure out, how do I spend 75% on payroll costs and then the other money on allowable other costs, and then get it forgiven. Now it is 24 weeks. Now you have a total of 6 months. So 6 months to actually spend this money in the right way, which is good for businesses who are really heavily affected by COVID-19. And it's for businesses like restaurants who really can't open up. So you think about it. If you're a restaurant, you really can't open up or hire your employees back because it's a restaurant. Like, it's where people meet and gather, and a lot of people haven't been doing that lately. So that's the thing with the 24-week period, expanding the cover period. You have more time to spend this money on payroll costs and getting people money, so they don't have to go on unemployment. That's pretty much what it's for. The government doesn't want people to go on unemployment. They want your employer to still give you your same salary through the PPP loan. So that is definitely good. Now we have, instead of 75% has to be spent on payroll costs, now you have 60% that has to be spent on payroll costs. And another good thing about it, there's no cliff. So before it was like 75% had to be spent on payroll costs, and if you didn't meet the 75%, you just didn't get your loan forgiven. There's no cliff. So if you don't spend 60% on payroll costs, there's a calculation that we do within our video that we have created that gives us the exact forgivable amount. So it's a calculation that you have to make. So there's no cliff. So if you actually spend, under your 60% of your loan amount on payroll, so you spend like 50% on payroll, you still are allowed to get a portion of that forgiven. Just the whole amount won't be forgiven this time. So we want you guys to know that. So definitely check out our YouTube channel. We're going to be going into detail about that on our YouTube channel just to make you guys aware. So the purpose of the PPP loan is to maintain the employee salaries / pay rates that existed before the pandemic. So I want that to be known, because a lot of people and a lot of clients have reached out to me thinking, oh, can I use this money to build my business up or do X, Y, and Z with this money? And it's called the PPP loan for a reason, the Payment Protection Program loan for a reason. It is for paying employees. That's it, for paying employees, and then you have a little leeway with the 40% now being used on allowable costs. So that's what you want to be aware of. So the thing with the PPP loan, if you are a small business or somebody who has a small business, the deadline to receive the PPP loan is June 30th. It's still June 30th. So if you need that PPP loan, I would recommend definitely getting a consultation with us at Calendly.com/worksmarter, and we can get you applied in the correct manner ASAP. Because after June 30th, 2020, they're going to cut off all new loans on PPP. So June 30th is our cutoff, which is coming up. Pretty close. Pretty close, guys. Pretty close. Let's see. So if you're self-employed and you receive the PPP loan, like I kind of stated before, it's a thing called the owner's compensation replacement plan. So it's a little bit easier for you to get your loan forgiven. We can go in detail about that. Just schedule and consult with us. It's free of charge, and definitely willing to help you out. So our firm has definitely shifted from real estate investors. We still help real estate investors out too, but it's really like a really slow market right now. Right. So the second thing we're going to talk about today is the second stimulus check. Man, oh man, this second stimulus check is pissing me off, man. I'm telling you, it is pissing me off because it was back and forth in Congress. Now it's kind of like held up still. I had a friend reach out to me and say, oh, what's going on with the stimulus check? And I'm usually the guy who knows answers. And I hate to tell him, like, man, I don't even know what's going on with this damn stimulus check. It is crazy. So what they're talking about is they're really looking at economic data. So they're trying to see how the economy recovers without dispersing the payments. So I wonder how that's going to look, which is probably going to be horrible. So they're going to we're going to probably hear something. The word around the streets is July 21st. July 21st is when we're going to start hearing about this second stimulus check, which is sad. Like, it's June, and we need this money like now, but it is what it is. I'm just here to give you guys the information. I feel some type of way about it. You probably feel some type of way too. It still has the same payout. So if you're an individual, you get $1,200. If you're a couple, you get $2,400. And this part has changed. For each dependent that you have, you get an extra $1,200, which is good. which is awesome. Up to 3 dependents. So if you have 3 dependents, you'll get $1,200 for each of those dependents. So who's eligible for this? Anybody with a social security number. If you have a social security number, you are eligible for this. A lot of people want to know, like, how do I get this? Basically, the government uses your tax information. If you've done your taxes for 2018 or 2019, they'll use that direct deposit information to send you your stimulus money, or they'll send it to the address that you have on your tax return. So it's really important, if you haven't filed your taxes, get your taxes filed with us. Like, use our calendar to book an appointment. We do taxes as well. So with the tax things, we have now until July 15th, 2020 to get our taxes done. So they move the deadline, which is great for us, to have that move to the deadline. But you don't want to wait till the last minute to get your taxes done. I'm pushing clients to get their documents to me now, so it's not, I'm not overloaded at the end. Our team is not overloaded at the end. So definitely get to us and get your documents in order. If you're a W-2 employee, you don't really have a lot of, documents to get together. If you are a self-employed individual, and you didn't keep records all year, we have a template for you that we will send to you to help you track your revenue and expenses for the year. So it's all about connection, man. So book that appointment with us and we'll send that out to you ASAP to get you in order so that you can file your taxes. A lot of people are not filing their taxes just for that reason, because they don't keep their books and they don't have any records or anything. So they're like, I'm just going to wait and hopefully it'll happen. Hopefully my taxes will magically be filed or something. But definitely schedule an appointment with us at calendly.com/worksmarter. So basically, going back to the second stimulus check, if you are a U.S. citizen, a permanent resident, or a registered alien, you qualify. Those are people who come over here and live over here who have a green card. You qualify for the stimulus check as well. So payments will be made via direct deposit again if they have your information from your tax return, or they'll be mailed to you. So there's around like 4 million people who get a prepaid debit card from the IRS. So this is probably those people who don't really file taxes and they fill out that economic impact payments link that I have in the description, and you don't file taxes. You just put in your information and they send you the money. They're going to probably be sending you a prepaid debit card that you can use to disperse the money as you wish. So that's something to be looking out for. So most important thing is to file your taxes, guys. Like, be compliant. Get ahead of the the ball. It's not as complicated as you think. We have a lot of clients who think it's complicated. We really try to make it easy for our clients who don't keep records, and that's the number one thing that we run into. A lot of clients just don't keep records throughout the year. We really help you out, with outlining your year for you. So definitely make an appointment with us. Now we're going to get into the fun part. The fun part is the plans for DAS, Dudley Accounting Services. So our plans for the week, which is pretty much our plans for the next 90 days, we are going to reach $40,000 in revenue, and we're going to do this through helping small businesses out with this PPP loan. So we have a whole separate department, an advisory department that handles lending consultations, and we are going to help at least 50 business owners out. Like, that is our goal. That is what we're going to reach. Like, we want to help them strengthen their balance sheet, restabilize their business, and survive this pandemic. That is our number one goal right now. I kind of try to get away from it, but I'm just like, okay, this COVID stuff is not going anywhere, so I really might as well learn about it and help people the best way I can. So that is what we're doing. We're helping people get their PPP loan. We're helping people get it completely forgiven and helping them understand the nuances of it. So book an appointment with us. Like, if you have a friend, or if you're a business owner yourself, definitely share this video to friends who you think, or just tell them to contact me at 6686. So just definitely be a help to them or to yourself with this information. So that is pretty much it. So I just want to remind you that the link is in the description for the economic impact payments. If you're not a person who files taxes and you just want the stimulus money, just send me my money. You know, click that link, give them your information. They'll have your information. And when they release this freaking bad boy, you'll get that stimulus payment. But like I said, there are talks of July 21st that they will kind of bring this stimulus check to us. Hopefully it comes earlier. Visit my website at dudleyaccountingservices.com to check out what we're doing at our firm, and also our YouTube channel called Dudley Do Right. Check us out there. And lastly, if you guys want a consultation and you want to start your own business during lockdown, you're not doing anything else, you just have a lot of time to think, you have a lot of time to watch all the Netflix videos, all the Hulu videos, and you have all the time to think and to plan. I really want you guys to start like living your life, really start doing what you're passionate about. And if you don't know what you're passionate about, go out there and test and trial and try things. Like actually try things and stop making an excuse that you're going to fail one day. Like we all are going to fail, but you want to be playing the game. Play the game instead of watch the game go by, because that hesitation is you're just going to get older and older. So start your business, start your club, go out with that girl, like start like really being you, and don't give a fuck about what people think, because number one, you think that you will realize that they don't pay your bills. They will never pay your bills. And the thing that I always say, they don't wipe your ass. You're the only one who wipes your ass for you. So why give a fuck what they think about you? So this has been another Sunday Funday from your boy Dudley Do Right. I won't keep you guys long. Check out my YouTube channel, Dudley Do Right, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace, guys.